Monday, July the 23rd, 2018, 12 p.m. 78 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 p.m. 83 degrees Fahrenheit. 5-day forecast. Horrifying moment. Gunman dressed all in black opened fire into a Toronto restaurant during rampage that left 1 dead and wounded 13, including a girl, 9, before he was killed in a shootout with cops. You will suffer consequences few throughout history have ever suffered. Trump sends astonishing warning to Iranian President Rouhani over threats to U.S. but regime dismisses his passive reaction. Mike Pompeo attacks Iran and calls the leadership the mafia and wolves in sheep's clothing, as he promises Trump will launch a maximum pressure campaign against their government. Marco Rubio contradicts Trump and says the FBI did not do anything wrong by wiretapping the president's former foreign policy advisor Carter Page. From Mr. Narcissist to Mr. Commitment Phobe, the 10 types of men you must avoid dating, and why Mr. Right is still so hard to find. I spent my nights screaming at God to take this away. Dennis Quaid reveals he did cocaine almost every day in the 80s. Getting just an hour of sleep each night and cursing his addiction. Flaxers, beetroot dip and quinoa risotto. Vegan mother of 2, 37, shares her very lavish school lunchbox. Swaps and sandwiches are off the list. Former Nevada State Assembly candidate, 48, shoots a congregation member dead and injures another after walking into his Mormon church and opening fire in the middle of a service. Pictured Hillary and Bill's intimate dinner with Harvey Weinstein weeks after her 2016 election loss, showing just how close the Clintons were to the serial rapist. Movie mogul. Texas woman with shaved head is arrested for trying to mail meth to double murderer serving a life sentence in prison. Reveal how white households headed by high school dropouts are 3 times wealthier than black families led by a college graduate. Triple Crown winning jockey Victor Espinoza is seriously injured after his horse collapses and dies at the Del Mar Training Center. UK want block death penalty for ISIS. Beatles. Home Secretary says jihadists can be taken to Guantanamo Bay and executed in secret. Letter, as it's revealed they are implicated in murder of 3 Americans and 2 Brits. Milwaukee Brewers fans give pitcher Josh Hader a standing ovation, just 2 days after he apologized for shocking racist and homophobic tweets that resurfaced during the All-Star Game. Ohio man, 40, gets 4 months in jail for calling in a bomb threat so he wouldn't miss his United flight. The coffee formula that ensures you're of beans. Find out how much caffeine you need to avoid tiredness after U.S. military develops algorithm. I'm an astronaut, not a photographer. Outtakes from Apollo 11 moon landing reveal the out-of-focus and embarrassing shots from the historic mission that NASA didn't want you to seek. A vaccine for a common virus stop multiple sclerosis. Doctors think they have discovered the cause of disease. One of America's most prominent cardinals, 88, is accused of sexually abusing 2 teenage boys, raising questions about how the Pope will respond. Excuse him, he's been drinking. Photographer, 26, claims United Airlines crew laughed at her after a man masturbated next to her on a flight to Chicago and she demanded to move seats. Uber and Lyft driver, 32, is suspended after he live-aired nearly 700 passengers on Twitch without their knowledge, allowing viewers to judge women's appearance and mock their EN. States world's first ever computer manual, which was written by Victorian woman 175 years ago, is sold for nearly $130,000, 20 times its expected price. Shocking moment. Suspect walks up to an elderly man, 81, and randomly punches him in the face on a New York street. Whatever you say, Sean Spicer is still claiming Trump's inauguration crowd was the biggest in history, but adds he doesn't want to work for the president again. By Lily Waddell for Mail, published 6:13 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 23rd of July 2018, updated 6:15 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 23rd of July 2018. She has lifted the lid on her wonderful baby news with her husband Justin Verlander and Kate Upton looked astonishing in her latest modeling shoot as she stripped off ahead of celebrating her new pregnancy joy. Seductively looking into the lens of the camera, the other woman, star, 26, showcased her sensational cleavage in a nude bra and matching briefs. Naked Ambition. Kate Upton exhibited her curves in nude lingerie and sensual modeling shoot, ahead of announcing her pregnancy in recent weeks. Gay2's body confidence as she drew attention to her envy-inducing figure by resting her hand on her upper thigh in the sizzling snap, not detracting eyes from her Y curves. The actress scraped her golden locks off her face and her shoulders. Kate's sensational shoot shortly follows her pregnancy announcement with her new husband of 8 months, Blossoming Bump. Kate's sensational shoot shortly follows her pregnancy announcement advertisement with her new husband of 8 months. The blonde bombshell cheekily revealed her pregnancy by hashtagging her photograph pregnant in Miami on social media on July 14. Ahead of their wedding last year, Kate confided in People magazine in February that she and Justin definitely wanted kids. She told the publication, but hoping not anytime soon. But of course, you know, oopsies happen. Going strong, actress Kate and NBA star Justin were married in a picture-perfect Tuscan wedding in late October last year. The couple first went public with their romance in 2014 and they got engaged right before the baseball kicked off in 2016. They kept their engagement under wraps until Kate showed off her custom-designed ring created by jeweler Anita Ko at the Met Gala later that year. Actress Kate and NBA star Justin were married in a picture-perfect Tuscan wedding in late October last year. Longtime lovers, the couple first went public with their romance in 2014 and they got engaged right before the baseball kicked off in 2016. Advertisement: female to date, don't miss.